Welcome back, guys, to this Clown's Garage. In this video I will be rebuilding a master cylinder, and this particular car is a 1937 Chrysler Royal, and the master cylinder is all the way down there. So let's begin. So I put a socket and a ratchet on one end and a flex head wrench on the other, ratcheting wrench on the other side. So yeah, baby, loosen that too. Okay, that's the nut. Alright, so I have a wrench on the other side propped up and it's stuck there, it's not going anywhere. Then on this side I have a ratchet with a socket and a pipe on it to get extra leverage, and hopefully that'll crack it loose. And it did. Yeah, baby. Woo! Alright, now grab this other bolt. That's it, that's off. Now this thing is almost off here too. Let me take this off. I cracked that loose before. Yeah, this tube nut is a mile long. Here it is. Okay. All right. Okay, that's off. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have the master on the bench now. This screws off the fill plug, and these are 5/8 bolts here. Take these off. There's 6 of them. Whoops. And we're hoping to have to make a gasket for that. That's what that looks like. Take this off. Okay, now there's a clip in here. So, let's see if I can loosen it up a little bit. All right, should come right out. Walk her out. Just like that. Alright, so I just went around here, try to clean the rust out of there, get some compressed air. Get that clean. Get your favorite personal lubricant. Now there's like a washer here. This is called a piston stop. I'm going to push the piston in, put a hook behind it, and that pops right out. Okay, now you just got to work this, because there's a ridge of rust over there, until it pops out. That's what you got. Now there's a springy dingle-dangly thingy in here, and see if I could get my pick behind it and yank it out. Just like that. Now there's a cap at the end over there of the valve assembly. To pop that out, we're going to take this fitting out so we can pop it out from this side. Spray a little butter sauce on this bad boy. Then take your 3/4 inch socket, and hopefully that'll come off. Yeah, baby. Just like that. Now I'm going to put a pin here and push this thing out. Just like that. And there's one more thing back here. There's a rubber bushing. Okay, now it's time to clean this thing. As you can see, that's pretty bad. So we're going to use this rubber attachment at the end to clean the surface here from this gasket. It's not going to harm anything. Go ahead and do that. And she's clean. Blow some compressed air in here. Also put some brake cleaner in there, try to clean as much as possible. There's 2 holes in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put compressed air in them just to clean them out. So that's clean. And that's clean too. You can feel the air coming out of the sides over here of the master. So that's when you know those orifices are clean.
There's nothing like a clean orifice.
That's right, baby. My camera girl is on point today. Okay, so that's how bad it is in there. That cylinder. We're gonna hone it out and make it look just like new. So we got this master cylinder honing kit. That's who makes it. And this is what it looks like. So you put this on a drill and you drill that hole, baby. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some brake fluid in here just to lubricate the hole.
Oh yeah! Lubricate that hole.
Yeah, baby. You like my technique?
Oh yeah!
You know, camera girl, your voice is a little harsh.
Been drinking whiskey all night.
Oh my god. It's sexy. Okay, pop these bad boys in. And start honing. Alright, so I did a couple of passes. I'm going to clean it with brake cleaner, then do the whole procedure again until it's really, really clean and shiny in there. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, so that's pretty much done. What you want to do is you want to put your finger back and forth and make sure you don't feel any ridges anywhere. Because sometimes where the piston stops, it creates a little bit of a ridge. So that's good right there. We're ready to clean it one more final time with brake cleaner everywhere. Run some compressed air through it and start putting new parts in. This is the rebuild kit we're putting in from Ray Bestis. And it comes with everything you see here. Comes with the piston, comes with the rubber boot in the back, the spring, and the cap, and the retaining ring, C-clip, and rubber boot. So let's put this in. First thing to do is put the rubber seal in. Make sure that sits nice and flush down there. Now the spring and this cap go in like this. Just like that. Okay, so I'm putting some brake fluid on here, on these seals. And this piston. And this goes in like this. This would go in like this. Just like that, baby. Oh yeah. Woo! She's a tight one.
Oh yeah.
Alright, now I have my camera girl holding us in for me. I'll put one end of the retaining clip in, then try to push that in with my other hand. Just like that. Just like that. As you can see, it's working like it should. And now we can put the rubber boot on here. There you go. She's done. All we gotta do now is put a gasket on. Then put this fitting back on. Okay, now we're making the gasket for the lid of the brake master cylinder. We got this chromatic gasket, part number C15385. It's a fiber material sheet. It actually comes with a cutting knife and a whole sheet of the gasket material. So, first thing I would do is lay it flat on here and cut out, make a little line around it. And cut that out. And I'm just going to cut it with some shears. Alright, now I'm going to go in here and mark the holes where I want them.
I know where you want the holes.
Damn, camera girl. You're a little feisty today. Alright, so let's go ahead and punch these out. Okay, now these are the punches you need. I'm going to put a link in the description below and where to get these. These make the holes. So just put it on there. Give it a couple of whacks. Look at that bad boy. Go ahead and do that with the rest of them. And that's the last one. Alright, so I'm going to go over here, just trace this out where I need to cut out. You can pretty much tell where the edge is. Alright, so I finished making an outline. Looks pretty good. Now I just got to cut this out. So you can also put the bolts in. It'll make it easier for you. Just continue cutting around. And there she is, folks. A nice little gasket, homemade. So now over here, just blow it back out. Make sure there's nothing in there. And go ahead and put some fluid in here. Put the cap back on. So let me tighten this back down now. And it's not too tight because you don't want to, these are small bolts. And that's it. Now we're going to bench bleed this. Put some brake fluid up in here. And now grab this suctioning device and try to pull it in. There you go. Yeah, baby. And that's it, no more air bubbles. So this is fully bled. Alright, so I'm going to put the silicone plug in so I can put it on the car so the fluid comes out. I'm going to top this off. Then I'm going to put it on the car and bleed everything. So that's pretty much it. If you want to see how to bleed the car, I have a video on how to bleed brakes. So I'll put that in the link to the description below. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. See ya!